Hi guys, I just wanted to share my aquarium with you guys. I haven't updated anyone for a little while because I've had nothing going on. So what we've got is we've got angelfish, 6 of them, copper band, foxface, wrasse, cleaner wrasse, gobies, urchins, snails, starfish, sand sifting, urchin things that live under the sand, all different things going on in this tank, sea cucumbers, everything. So yeah, the tank's been set up, I guess, 3 years. It did start its life off as an LPS tank, and it was jam-packed full of LPS corals. But I got brown jelly disease, and overnight, basically, everything died, which peed me off a bit. So I thought to myself, do you know what? I might go for a fish that I've always loved, which is the angelfish. Ever since I was a kid, looking in the books, I thought, do you know what? I love these fish. This is what sort of got me into loving marine aquariums. So why don't we do soft corals with angelfish? Because I know they're going to peck at the corals here and there, because that's what they do. Got to expect that. So this is my aquarium. It's 2 foot by 2 foot, 6 angelfish, foxface, urchins, cleaner wrasse, sand sifting starfish, everything, snails, everything. But it's not 2 foot by 2 foot, it's 2 foot by 6 foot. So the people that thought it's 2 foot by 2 foot with all these angels, I got ya. Right, so these are my fish in my aquarium. So right at the front here is my queen. She's good, to be honest. She's the boss of the tank. She gets on with everybody except for the blue face who's in the rocks. And I've got 6 angelfish altogether. Got the emperor, little juvenile emperor just there. We've got regal, where have we got flagfin? All different types of angelfish, and as I say, I've got 6 of them all together. And they all get on pretty well, to be fair. And the reason I think they get on is because I've got about 200 kilograms of rocks. When I made the rock structure, I made sure there was big caves, little caves, all different caves. So the fish can dart in, disappear, hide. And I mean hide because it's like a huge cave system everywhere. All throughout this aquarium, there's just caves and caves and caves. So everybody can hide if that's what they wanted to do. So there's the copper band, my first copper band I've ever had. I sort of bought him on a whim. I saw him in the shop and I thought, you know what? I've heard bad rumours about you can't keep them, you can't get them to feed and all of this stuff. And I made a mistake. I didn't ask the guy in the shop, can I see it feed? I just thought, you know what? Let's do it. So I've done it, bought it. It took him, I guess, a couple of weeks to start eating frozen food. And I think the only thing that sort of kept him alive within that time was the amount of rocks that I've got in this aquarium. As I say, it's about 3 years old. So the life that's living on the rocks that we can't see, he was just eating them. And I think that's what kept him alive until we started taking frozen food. So that's my sort of success with him. He was just picking at the rocks all morning, all day, all night, until he went to bed. So, yeah, some of the soft corals sulk, and the only reason they sulk is because they get pecked at. The angelfish like pecking at certain ones, at certain times of the day. Some of them they don't even touch. It's just, that's the way it is. Just got to accept that's how it is with angelfish. That's why I haven't got any LPS in here, SPS, nothing like that, because I don't believe they'd be able to take the pecking from these sort of fish. So as I move around to the front of the aquarium, you can see there's my beautiful fish. See, very, very mild aggression. That's because it's feeding time. So as we walk along, I've got all of these, I don't know what they're called, star pollux or something. Started off with 1, started off with 2, 3, then they just bloomed, went absolutely everywhere. At the back there's a deep sea Japanese toadstool, I think it's called. That's beautiful when it comes out properly. But as I say, they peck. So it's what you're going to get. So there's some anemones. I've got 4 or 5 of them in the aquarium. I've got gold nugget clownfish. I've got 2 of them, male and female. They get on beautifully. Absolutely no problem with them at all. Got an army of snails. Must have 40 snails. And just in there, I've got my, I believe the sea cucumbers. I've had these for a few months. And they mostly come out at night time when the fish go to sleep, because what I find is the fish peck at the tentacles because they're filter feeders. So they come out at night time and they're doing brilliantly, to be honest. I've got no trouble with them at all because there's always a bit of something floating around in the water column. So I've got caves galore in here, absolute tons and tons of hiding holes and God knows what in here. So I'm really happy with the fish actually. I've had no white spot in here, no nothing, absolutely zero. Zero of everything. And they're doing so well. So with the copper bands, he'll only eat, I believe it's brine shrimp. So the first thing I'm going to throw in is to get the angelfish fed, because otherwise they're going to eat all the copper bands food. So I chuck in a little bit of that. I think that's mysis. I chuck that in, they have a nice little eat about, but as you can see the copper band, he won't touch it. He won't touch it at all. All he does is he's looking, because he doesn't like it. And that's what you've got to find with your copper bands. You've got to find a food. See, he's come to the glass, he's telling me off, because basically he wants his food now. So now what I'll do is I'll get my second container, which has got his food in it. And this is it here. And all I do is I chuck it in like that. And there, if you watch the copper band, off he goes, bang, bang. He's loving it. Because this is his size of food that he likes. This is what he prefers. So I guess with copper bands, you've just got to get an army of food and try them. And that's all you can do. And as I say, I've had this guy, oh my God, must be a year maybe. And this is what you can achieve. Meant to be a hard fish to feed, but once you get his food, that's it. He's sorted. Keep him healthy, keep him happy, no problem. But that's my beauty there. That's the queen. She's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful fish. And as I say, I've got the Regal, Majestic, got loads of them, loads and loads of fish. So a fish I'd like to have is, I believe it's called the banded angelfish that comes from Hawaii. I'd love to have one of them ones as my final angelfish. But because of the Hawaii band and the price of them, the price is quite a lot, to be honest. So I'd have to sort of hold fire with that. So eventually this aquarium here is going to be my sump for an even larger aquarium that I'm going to build in a different room once I get an extension done, get the money together. So this is just going to be my aquarium for the moment. I use ozone, I use Kalkwasser, I've got Cheatham Wolfer in the sump area. I've got a Red Sea filter roller and Radions. So the pH, I guess, is about 8.3, 8.4. It sits around that nearly all year round. So I'm quite lucky with that, to be honest. I take my air directly from outside. That air gets purified, then it goes through a reactor, and then it goes into the skimmer. And it gets basically injected into the water. So yeah, that's my aquarium update. As you can see, everyone's happy as Larry. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Bye.